Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today's video reading is what's the current gossip about you at work and what's the gossip that you should look out for the remainder of October. So if you're watching this reading after October, for the next 2 weeks looking out, what's the remainder? I believe today is the 20th. I might be a little soon. So next 10 days, what do you have to what's coming up on the horizon at work? Now, you have 3 options to choose from. Before I get into which option is which, thank you to all of you all who are subs to the channel thus far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're brand new, please hit the sub button as well as the bell notification because I do drop videos weekly. Also, thank you to those of you all who keep me booked and busy. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, Sunday walking, replay, wordy reading, please check the link down below as well as the description box below. Follow me on my other social media platforms, Threads, TikTok, and Instagram at wanderingsparrow tarot, and follow my other YouTube channel, Wandering Sparrow Do. Now, without further ado, you have 3 options to choose from. I'm going to hold those up for you now. This is option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Again, option 1, option 2, option 3. Pause the video, see which of those options you feel resonate with you the most, and then please come back when you are absolutely ready for your answer. Let's get into it with option number 1. So option number 1, what's the current gossip about you at work? How are people feeling about you? You have the 9 of Cups that came out in the reverse. Option number 1, I feel like either you're dissatisfied currently with your current work position or people around you can sense dissatisfaction. Thus, it's kind of showing up in your work. Thus, people are a bit unsatisfied with your work ethic at this point in time. That's what I'm getting with that one. I feel like there's a pretty solid perception of you at work overall. Maybe you've recently gone through something that is a bit challenging for you in your personal life, but it's definitely bleeding over into your work life, into your performance, because I do feel like people feel it's not as satisfactory as prior. Option number 1, for some of you, you might be worried about possibly getting let go of. I feel some anxiety in your energy. So let's see, what's the current gossip on option number 1 at work? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 1 at work? Give me 2 cards. We have the Temperance card in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords. So definitely, I feel like this is either your coworkers or it feels like management is maybe planning to have some type of talk with you within this next 10 days, the rest of October out. Definitely, I feel like they're not looking to let go of you, per se, and they're not looking to write you up, but this is kind of like that warning period, option number 1, before they start, taking stronger measures. Definitely, when it comes to gossip at work, people like you, but I feel like people are speculating like maybe you're going through something deep right now because people feel like, okay, option number 1, they're getting here late and grossly late. Not like, oh my gosh, I was 5 minutes late, boom. No, grossly late. Oh my goodness, I feel like your energy may be a bit isolated right now to yourself. That's what I'm getting with that one. Give me more information, Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. What's the current gossip on option number 1 at their workplace? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 1 in their workplace? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 1? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. If people feel like you're not satisfied with the job, people definitely feel like you're going to be leaving one way or the other. Maybe you're going to get let go of, or maybe you're going to leave. Definitely, I feel like you might be at a mental space where you can only muster up the bare minimum, or this is what people feel like you're putting into the job. Like, there's the bare minimum. They don't feel like you're connected. So definitely, I feel like your peers, your colleagues are gossiping about you not being connected to the job and seeming like you really don't want to be there. LOLs. Now, some of you are looking at this reading and laughing like, we have the Hermit card in the reverse. Definitely people are gossiping. They think something's going on in your personal life. There's been a change in your countenance, option number 1. And I definitely feel like, management or supervision is going to have a talk with you in regards to noticing this change or this lack of, enthusiasm from your end. So let's see. What can you look forward to these next 10 days going on, the next 10 days in their workplace? Death card in the reverse, and you have the Sun card in the upright. So this is a bit of good news. It's still coming out that over the next 10 days, management plans on talking to you. I definitely feel like there's somebody in your workplace that's a work friend, somebody you're very much so close to, trust with secrets. This person has proven that they're not gonna like spread things about you. I definitely feel like they're giving you the rundown of what's coming up. Like, hey, so, I heard so-and-so and so-and-so plans on, talking to you about this, that, and the other. Let them know what's going on so they know that you're not being negligent. So definitely you have somebody here on your side. But definitely what you can expect in these next 10 days is management pulling you to the side, letting you know, hey, you're close to the end if things don't improve. I don't feel you being on a performance review. However, though, it's very close to one. And I definitely feel like that's what the talk is gonna be about. It feels like it's coming into next week. So I'm doing this at the end of, once again, it's like the 19th or the 20th. I don't know which day I'm releasing. It's probably the 19th. So it's the end of the week, and it's still kind of a week and a half before Halloween. It's going to go into that Monday. Tuesday is when I feel them talking to you. So definitely, they're going to let you know we're almost at the end, but they're going to want to work with you. So good news. And I do see your performance improving because I don't feel any energy that you're ready to let go of this job. Option number 1. So thank you all. You all let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching, same day read, walk and read, or priority reading. And let's move on to option number 2. Option number 2, what's the current gossip on you in the workplace? We have the 2 of Cups in the upright, and we have the Tower card in the reverse. Option number 2, I feel like you're very popular in your workplace. People really like you, or you're a very pleasant energy. Like, people look forward to you showing up. I feel like definitely your work ethic is impeccable. Even when you're tired, you're there, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, on time, ready to go. And people definitely very much so appreciate that with you. They feel like you work very hard. So a lot of the gossip about you in your workplace, option number 2, is actually fairly good. It's about, you being someone that's very reliable, very hardworking. There's a promotion coming up for you. 2 of Cups in the upright, Tower card in reverse. That's what I'm getting with that one. So people are gossiping about you getting promoted. I feel like for some of you, there is a definite leadership position that's been vacant that they've been looking to fill outside of the company. They're going to now look to you. So definitely over the next 10 days, option number 2, expect for management to come towards you in regards to their plan in promotion of, in promoting you. That's what I'm getting with that one. Give me more. What's the current gossip on option number 2 in their workplace? Give me 2 cards. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, people are definitely gossiping that management people are watching you. They're watching your performance, but they're not watching you in a way where it's like, I think option number 2 is about to fail. They're watching you to make sure that, everything is staying consistent and in alignment because they have major plans to promote you. Give me more information, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you for the channel messages. Spirit guides and ancestors of option number 2. What's the current gossip on option number 2? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 2 at work? We have actually that's too many cards at once. What's the current gossip on option number 2 at work? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip? We have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Now, 7 of Swords I need to get clarity on because this is an interesting energy. Once again, 3 of Pentacles, you're a very hard worker. You collaborate well with people. I don't get malice behind your back. That's what I'm getting with that. Now, I'm going to pull more energy on the 7 of Swords, but so far, I don't get malice behind your back. Now, I do feel like for some of you all, you may have a coworker who may take advantage a bit. Maybe they're a bit more lazy. Maybe they phone it in a bit more. And that's kind of where that 7 of Swords energy is coming from. For some of you now, I'm getting that you've been taking work supplies out of the work closet, sneaking things. That's hilarious. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. What's the gossip on option number 2? Clarify the Seven of Swords. What's the gossip on option number 2? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. This is interesting. Now, option number 2, you have somebody in your workplace that don't believe that you are all what you are cracked up to be. So there's some jealousy here. It feels like a feminine energy. They definitely feel like you're not all that you're cracked up to be, that you may be a bit phony, that you're putting on a bit of facade. My thing with that is, if your facade is pleasantry, like, what's the problem? Like, should you not come to work pleasant? Should you not leave your issues aside for those 8 hours or however long you're in the office? That's what I'm getting with that one. But there's somebody here that feels like you're putting on a face, like you're being a bit phony. So let's get more about that. Who's this person that's gossiping about option number 2? Let's see. 7 of Cups. Oh, it's your competition. Option number 2, there's somebody who sees you as someone who could possibly get in their way of getting the promotion that they're looking for, that they feel. Now, once again, I don't feel like it's been told to you yet, but this person, because they're clocking your moves, they can feel in the energy that, yeah, if somebody's to get promoted, it's going to be option number 2. So this is jealousy, feminine energy. This person, I want to say late 20s, mid 30s. That's what I'm getting with that one. Feminine energy. And they're a coworker who's on your same level. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see what gossip does option number 2 need to look out for in these next 10 days of October, or next week and a half of October, 11 days. What gossip does option number 2 need to look out for? Hangman in the upright and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now, once again, option number 2, I don't feel anything touching you, because once again, you have very much so very strong job security. For some of you all, I feel like you work in tech, because I keep on getting tech. I'm hearing that. Or there's some type of presentation that you have coming up, or sale that's coming up. That's what I'm getting with that one. That's for whoever that resonates for. Here's the thing, though. The gossip that you're going to be hearing over the next week and a half through the remainder of October isn't about you. It's about somebody that's close to you. Somebody on your team is on the chopping block. That's what I'm getting with that one. Now, they're not going to be done yet, but there is somebody leaving your direct team. And for some of you, I feel like this team is no bigger than about 15 people. There's somebody leaving your direct team within the next 6 weeks. And for some of you, it's going to be an abrupt leaving. I do feel like for some of you, this person's going to leave on their own. However, it's strongly recommended for them to do so. For others of you, there's some type of severance package. But once again, this person is being let go of. Next 6 weeks, that's what I'm getting with that one. That's the gossip that you can look forward to that's coming up in your, in your workspace. But I don't feel anybody talking against you, because people really love you at your job. That's what I'm getting with that one. So thank you, option number 2. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book a private reading, coaching center. You want to read, pray, reading. Check the pin down below as well as the description box below. And let's move on to our very last option. Option number 3. Option number 3. What's the current gossip about you in the workplace? We have the King of Wands in the reverse. Now, here's the thing. Option number 3. Either you have been on vacation, a leave, or people talk about you being a little lazy. King of Wands in the reverse. That's what I'm getting with that one. People are talking about you being a little bit lazy, or for some of you all, your job is very easy. And people are speaking on that one. So I definitely feel like you might be in work environment, option number 3, where definitely there are roles that are more labor intensive. However, yours kind of seems a bit breezy. I do feel like that. I don't feel like the type of envy where people dislike you, but definitely where people are like, so-and-so got it made. They got it good. I hope they know how lucky they are. Give me more information. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current gossip on option number 3? What's the current gossip on option number 3, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors? What's the current gossip on option number 3 at work? Give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip on option number 3 at work? Give me 2 cards. 8 of Cups in the upright, 4 Swords in reverse. People kind of see you as a busybody, and they see your energy being very nonchalant. Option number 3, you might be very disconnected from the people that you work with. Like, I kind of feel like you show up there, you collect your check, and maybe this is why people are feeling like, they just here for one thing only. Like, you're not making work relationships. You're not being rude and unprofessional, but definitely people feel like your energy, they gossip about you being very nonchalant and possibly being here just to collect a check. For some of you, you work in a healthcare center, I feel, healthcare system. I feel like you might be a CNA or a nurse, or you're working around CNAs and nurses. Maybe you work in a hospital. That's what I'm getting with that one. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. You could work at reception. Yeah, but people feel like your work is not that intensive. Also, I'm getting gossip that people feel like you complain a lot. Like, there's a lot of gossip around you complain a lot because people are like feeling like, what do you have to complain about? I'm not saying that you ain't got nothing to complain about because, I don't know. I'm not the. But people are saying it. Why are you complaining? You have nothing to complain about. Give me more information, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current gossip on option number 3 at work? We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse, more slow-moving energy. We have the Fool card in reverse. Now, they know you're not going anywhere because you know you're in a sweet spot. They know you're in a sweet spot. But they definitely talk about your work ethic. They gossip about, like, So, once again, people are envious, not in the sense of disliking you, but definitely in the sense of they got it good. For some of you, you've been taking executive lunches. Now, executive lunches is when, you got a hour-long lunch, you've been taking 2. You got a 30-minute lunch, you've been taking an hour. You've been taking advantage. Also, option number 3, I feel like you have management that's off-site. Like, your management is not in office constantly to kind of look. So I do want to say, beware of the people that are watching you, because there's some energy here of someone, not reporting you per se, but if you're keeping up any type of negligence, this report, all of a sudden now they're telling, supervision or management, hey, so and-so clocks in 15 minutes later after lunch, blah, 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 and woo, woo, woo. So make sure you're on your P's and Q's because you do have a snake in the grass, because this person feels like you, feminine energy. This person feels like you are, taking advantage, and they are envious of the fact that you don't have the same type of strenuous day. Plus, I feel like what it is that you do comes with more money. 4 of Wands, yeah, 4 of Wands in the upright. Yeah, people definitely, they gossip about you having it made. So there's envious energy here. So let's see who's gossiping about option number 3 and 1. Who's gossiping about option? And you definitely make more money than this person. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and 1? 3 of Cups in reverse. You do not hang out with this person. Now, you are cordial for cordial's sake. This person is giving earth sign, air sign energy, preferably a Gemini. That's what I'm getting with that one. Water sign energy, slightly. Could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio. That's what I'm getting with that. I'm not really heavy on the fire sign. Maybe Libra, Gemini with the air sign. And then I am feeling earth sign energy. This person may be a Taurus if they're earth sign. That's what I'm getting with that one. You're not close to this person. This person hangs out. I'm seeing somebody with braids. I do want to say that. This person hangs out with 2 other people at work, and they've been there for a while. One of the persons that they hang out with at work, option number 1, has been there for close to a decade or more. So one of the persons is a little bit older. The other 2, around the same age. I want to say this woman has a child, or the other 2 women energies that's here have a child. Now, it is feminine energy, so I do feel like it's a woman. However, it could be male as well. And then we have the Justice card in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody complaining that things are uneven. They are upset. They apply to the wrong position. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see what you have to look out for in your workplace. Option number 3 for the remainder of October. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What is option number 3 need to look out for over the remainder of their job? at their job over the remainder of October. Give me 2 cards. That's option number 3. Okay. What's the gossip coming up that they need to look out for? Ooh, 3 of Swords in the upright. Queen of Swords. Look. Ace of Wands in reverse. 5 of Cups. Let me tell you what's going on. Option number 3. Whatever it is that you're doing that other people can see that is going against company guidelines or whatever, you need to be on the lookout. Like I said, somebody is planning to go to management about you and let them know, hey, so you know, so-and-so supposed to be here at 9, they get here at 10 or 9:45. You know, so-and-so supposed to go on lunch at 12, come back at 12, 50, they're coming back at 1:23. That's what I'm getting with that one. Somebody is going to management about you, and it's feeling quite inevitable. Now, you may have a chance to kind of turn this around, but it's feeling inevitable. Now, here's the silver lining, but I really do feel like Spirit is granting you grace. Ace of Wands in reverse is not going to do anything against your position. It will cause management to kind of peek in. I do feel like management and supervision is going to be a little bit more attentive to the work setting, or maybe if you're working remote, looking at your bubble, making sure you're signed in. But that's only going to last for about 3 to 4 days, whatever that work week is. It's going to last temporarily. I do see you being able to argue your case, not like relentlessly, but just saying like, hey, I do see them watching you. I do see you, kind of getting on it. And I do see them once again backing down once they see, okay, I've been watching them for 3 days. They're good. That's what I'm getting with that. So you're not going to get burned, but you're close to the fire. That's what I'm getting with that. That's what you got to look for. That was juicy. But anyway, option number 3, thank you all so much for tuning into this reading. You all, let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Book a private reading, coaching, same day rewalking, prayer, order reading. Check the link out below as well as the description box below. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, check out the 31 days of Halloween playlist. This is going on there because what people think about you at work can be scary. Anyway, you all, thank you. And I'll be seeing you all on the next one. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.